I'm Hindu.
I'm a Christian.
I personally don't believe in a God.
What is religion to me?
Religion to me is faith, and it is faith that grounds me, that empowers me, and in my weakest of moments, it is my faith in religion that gives me the strength to keep fighting, so that you make it to another day. I'm Hindu, and
I think human beings spend too much time thinking about God.
So it's a little
I think there are
different
far more
from,
important problems for us to deal with on planet Earth than waste our time figuring out where we came from or what our purpose is.
A lot of people feel that,
I don't want to put myself away from the idea
and because at the end of the day, we still believe
whatever
that
that God
big
might be. I don't
divine
know yet,
force. But I think
like
the
the
most
idea of
sort of empowering thing for me
of
has been
believing
that even
something
with Hinduism, the idea is that
an
you can
entity
pray to
somewhere,
a clay model
I think that
or a
this
statue
belief
externally.
gives
At the end of the
and
day,
allows to
the idea is that
kind
you're
of
channeling your
magic.
inner divinity, and this is something that we do in our prayers during prayers every day. For example, during our festivals, like I believe in the mother goddess Durga, and once a year when we have the big festival that celebrates her, we have this huge idol that is created out of clay and sand, and you pray to her for 4 days. But the first thing that you do before you start the prayers is something that's called the establishment of life. So you channel your inner divinity into the god, into the idol. Then that idol becomes divine, and then it makes sense that you're praying to her. But before that, it's just a statue like any other. It's just clay and sand. It doesn't mean anything. So the first thing that you do when you start your prayers is you channel your inner divinity into that clay mod. And to me, that is the most powerful moment or the most powerful aspect of religion, and that really sort of encompasses my belief system.
Okay, so for me, religion is more or less a platform upon which we express our faith in a supernatural being that we have a sort of belief will prepare for us a home for our soul, a home for our future, and the future home of our soul, and of our inner being. For me, our religion is a platform upon which we have the chance to worship together, to praise, and people have different sort of aspirations and different things. And I'm a Christian, and I believe firmly the Christian faith and just all of the principles and doctrines and all of that. But religion is a platform of unity, unites people, and it's important for each of us. It doesn't matter. You can be anybody. You can worship anything.
I personally don't believe in a God like religion describes. If I would have to describe God, I think it would be more of a collective consciousness, more of the energy you find in nature and in the universe balance, but definitely not a man-like figure that, like all the religions, the Western religions at least, show.
I think human beings spend too much time thinking about God. I think there are far more important problems for us to deal with on planet Earth than waste our time figuring out where we came from or what our purpose is. I think our resources are better spent in understanding how we are to live, and questions that cannot be answered about absolute truths coming from God we're just never going to know them absolutely. So I think we're better off spending time with things that we can know.
Religion for me is divided in two parts. The spiritual part, which is the one that you're living personally. What is your belief? What is your faith? It's personal. And the second one is for me the social part. So what are the values of our societies?
Distinguish between the two. I think that religion and God are very related but different matters. I think that religion is the product of men through history, and the result of it comes through tradition or certain norms and stuff like that. So it's actually the institutionalization of the belief in God. So God will be the result or the product of belief. And while I think that I tend to put myself away from religion, I don't want to put myself away from the idea of God, whatever that God might be. I don't know yet, but I like the idea of believing in something that is, you know, an entity somewhere, and I think that this belief gives and allows to give a kind of magic